Are you looking for a crash course in how to obtain expanded consciousness states? Are you new to meditation and want to go all in? I got a class for you. Stick around. I'd like to tell you about it. Hi, my name is Heather, and I am a 20-year first responder turned holistic health nurse coach, and I'm here to support and inspire you to take better care of yourself, also leading the campaign Sabbaticals for First Responders. If you like this vibe, please follow me for more. So I want to tell you about the Monroe Institute. Once again, it's a school, a nonprofit organization that's been around for over 50 years. The physical campus is located in Virginia, but they do many of their courses virtually in real time with instructors. Their signature course is the Gateway Voyage. And for me, the way that I took was a synchronous course offered virtually Friday, Saturday, Sunday of one weekend, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday of the next weekend. The Gateway Voyage is truly a crash course in expanded consciousness states. They teach you how to go to 4 different states. The Monroe Institute was founded by Bob Monroe, and he was an author and a businessman and someone who spent his entire life trying to figure out how he was having these expanded consciousness experiences, and he referred to them as out-of-body experiences. He wrote and published 3 books. You can look them up on your favorite bookseller. But he was very committed to not wanting to create a cult following and not wanting to create a religion out of these studies, and he endeavored to make them as scientific as possible. He went so far as to hire and recruit some pretty high-speed electrical engineers, sound engineers, and other physicists to help study these experiences and study with EEG, brainwave technology, and figuring out what brainwaves that he was encountering when he was having these subjectively reported experiences. And essentially, they created HemiSync technology, and that's where the binaural beat tech came from, was this guy in this lab, where you put a sound frequency in one ear and a different sound frequency in the other ear, and your brain essentially wants to synchronize or make coherence out of them and creates the difference in the wave pattern. And they figured out, they hypothesized, and then they practiced and tested and confirmed that they could actually train novices to have these expanded consciousness experiences using the sound tech and not having to spend decades of time in a monastery somewhere learning how to meditate. It's pretty cool, actually. I mean, basically, you can take, and I teach this in my meditation classes too, you can teach a novice how to use the sound tech and how to get into these expanded consciousness states. I mean, in 2 long weekends. I mean, seriously, come on, it's amazing. The first expanded consciousness state, they call it Focus 10. And what Focus 10 is basically in a kind of an alpha predominant brainwave state. Your body is asleep and your consciousness, your mind is aware. And then the program offers, what you can, quote unquote, do or what you can experience when you're in that state. Essentially, you can, this is a great place to do mind mapping, manifesting work, affirmation work. It's fantastic because your cognitive beta brain is kind of already put to sleep and you're just more open and aware to sort of being able to embody the things that you're giving yourself. They teach you a Focus 12 state, which is just a little bit past that, essentially where you become a little less aware of your body and a little more aware of, where else you could put your attention or where you could put your energy. The next focus state is Focus 15, and that is more of a potential space. Some people refer to it as the quantum field. It's the place of no time, nowhere, no thing, and paradoxically, all time, all places, and all things. And there's so much that you can do there. You can essentially connect with your inner self, your higher knowing. You may receive guidance, uh, engage with communicating with other entities and beings. It's all sort of up to you. And I know it can sound crazy, but I don't know, man. Create the experience for yourself. Don't believe me. That was a tenet of Bob Monroe's and Tom Campbell, who was the physicist that helped him. The main tenet was, hey, we don't want a following. We don't want believers. We don't want you to form a new religion around what we're teaching. We just want to create experiences where you can come into your own knowing. So that's my final offering to you is consider taking a class from the Monroe Institute. Or so if you want to learn how to meditate, I offer classes. Happy to teach you. There are a lot of classes out there. Create the experiences for yourself. Don't believe me. Do it yourself. Come into your own knowing. If you like this content, please go back to my main profile page. I have a ton of stuff on meditations. Follow me for more, and I appreciate you being here. You got this.